Good Morning Blues is underwritten by Atlanta Center for Cognitive Therapy. Cognitive therapy is a model of treatment for emotional problems occurring in individuals and relationships. Mark Gilson, Ph.D., the center director, is a former fellow and faculty at the center at University of Pennsylvania under Aaron T. Beck, M.D. The center psychologists primarily offer telehealth psychotherapy services online with your computer, tablet, or cell phone. For more information, 404-842-0555 or cognitiveatlanta.com.
Funding for this program is brought to you in part by listeners like you and the following sponsor. The Indigenous Water Bank Cooperative is an international non-governmental organization, an INGO, recognized for its award-winning efforts to protect sacred lands and empower Indigenous communities. Aquifer-sourced water in its natural form supports IWB's long-term solutions through private sector cooperative ownership, global alliances, and intergenerational legacy stewardship, advancing sustainability rooted in Indigenous knowledge and autonomy. More information is available at buildabetterworld.iwb.coop. That's buildabetterworld.iwb.coop.
You are listening to WRFG Atlanta. WRFG provides a voice for those who have been traditionally denied open access to the broadcast media through the involvement of a broad base of community elements to guarantee that access. In the utilization of the station's facilities and in its programs, the following communities will receive first priority: those who continue to be denied free and open access to the broadcast media, and those who suffer oppression or exploitation based upon class, race, sex, age, creed, sexual orientation, disability, or immigrant status.
Good morning, Blues! WRFG Atlanta.
Good morning, Blues. We'll brighten up your day as you put on your shoes. Yeah, yeah. You know it's got to be the way to wake up each and every day on WRFG in Atlanta. Good morning, Blues.
Good morning, Blues.
Good morning, Blues. This is Tony O'Malley on WRFG Atlanta.
Good morning, Blues, Part 2, London to Louisiana. I love the middle of the month because cha-ching, it's payday. Yes, it probably is for a lot of you. I was hoping that we wouldn't have a repeat of last week. I was so excited we were going to get to a show where we hadn't lost anybody major, and then boom, Terry Reid passed. And that kind of especially ruined it for me because I'm leaving in a few weeks to be in London for a couple of weeks, and I had tickets to see him. But that just came out of the blue. He went downhill very quickly. Cancer doesn't care. But then I thought the same this week. And then lo and behold, we lost Bobby Whitlock. It was Sunday or Monday, I guess. He was 77. So why don't we get the ugly out of the way first and at least pay tribute to some great things that he did and continued. I guess Delaney and Bonnie was the first thing that he would be known for, playing with them, starting in Stax Records, I guess, recording sessions right before. Delaney and Bonnie was, I think, just the one album. But they had a lot of association with a lot of famous musicians they seemed to attract. Anyway, that is what generated the connection between him and Eric Clapton. And the two of them co-founded Derek and the Dominoes, which was a mistake. They initially planned on Eric and the Dominoes, but the band doing a live gig, the announcer mispronounced it, and they kind of stuck with it. crazy, I know, but... So the Dominoes was the band, excuse me, that backed George Harrison on his first solo album, All Things Must Pass. They had a lot of influence and activity in a lot of different things. So anyway, one of those things that we're going to deal with more and more as people get older and older, and the ability to survive in that business is surely harsher than my lifestyle, that's for sure. So let's pay tribute to the great Bobby Whitlock, who you see him as a piano player and you hear him as a great vocalist, but he also played guitar on a lot of stuff too.
If I could choose a place to die, it would be in your arms. Do you want to see me crawl across the floor? Do you want to hear me beg you to take me back? Let me do it, 'cause I don't want to fade away. Give me one more day. I don't want to fade away. In your arms I want to stay. It's all wrong, but Lord, it's all right. The way that you treat me, babe. Once I was strong, but I lost the fight. But you won't find a better loser. Oh. Do you want to see me crawl across the floor to you? Baby, do you want to hear me beg you to take me back? I'd gladly do it, 'cause I don't want to fade away. In your arms I want to stay. I don't want to fade away. Just give me one more day. To make the best of a situation, thought I finally go insane. Please don't say you'll never find a way to tell me all my love's in vain. Layla, you got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Layla, you got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? I'm gonna sing you a song, yeah. It's all about a man. Nobody wholly knows him. So nobody it one more time. Nobody hardly knows him. His name, a good morning, Rob Johnson, son. You lived your life before your song was sung. People agree, now you're number one. So sad to think we had to wait so long. It keeps on getting better every day. Maybe someday soon people will say, ain't nobody here but good people. Ain't nobody here but good people. Ain't nobody here but good people. We're just drinking the wine and loving in slow motion.
So we were celebrating the life of Bobby Whitlock there. That last piece was Delaney and Bonnie with Bobby Whitlock, Dave Mason, Eric Clapton, Poor Elijah. Then Bobby's version of Layla before that. And then him and Eric Clapton doing Bell Bottom Blues, which he wrote. Let's move on, get to the happy. Lots of new releases. Couple of things continuing from last week, some great albums, but there's some new ones too. Let us kick off in New Orleans. Marc Broussard has a 5th SOS album coming out. It's something he goes and covers old soul, but, reignites them, and it's for charity, followed by another terrific album from Yates McKendree, Kevin McKendree's son. Some very cool grooves coming your way.
The following is a public affairs bulletin board announcement brought to you by your station for progressive information and handpicked quality music, WRFG 89.3 FM and WRFG.org. On Sunday, August 17th, there will be a film screening providing a history of Korean struggles against first the Japanese and then U.S. occupation from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Harlan Joyce Community Room at WRFG 89.3 FM. The address is 1083 Austin Avenue Northeast, Atlanta 30307, room 105. Parking is available in the lot behind the building with the entrance on Euclid and the Inman Park Reynoldstown MARTA station that is close by. Following the film, a discussion will be led by the members of the Scientific Socialist Study Group. Additional information can be found on Instagram at scisoc.gt.
The following is a public affairs bulletin board announcement from your station for progressive information, WRFG 89.3 FM and WRFG.org. Artist activist Charmaine Minifield presents her latest Praise House installation at Southview Cemetery, the burial grounds of Atlanta's first freed folk. Ancestors include Alonzo Herndon, John Wesley Dobbs, Geneva Hagerooks, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s parents, and John Lewis. Opening September 21st with a procession in remembrance of the 1906 Atlanta Race Massacre, the installation acknowledges the victims buried at the site and uplifts restoration efforts of the cemetery. For more information, the website is praisehouseproject.org.
I'm a WRFG air shifter and a member of the board. 52 years ago, WRFG, Radio Free Georgia, went on the air in Little Five Points. It was 1973. Nixon had just been reelected. The world was just beginning to hear about Watergate, and the Vietnam War was just beginning to slowly fade away. WRFG began with humble roots and a very weak signal, but with a strong mission to remain progressive and independent in a challenging environment. We've come a long way since '73. We've upgraded our facilities, boosted our power, and now we're streaming digitally around the world. And it's all thanks to our hardworking volunteers and dedicated listeners like you. And you're invited to our 52nd birthday party at Manuel's Tavern on Saturday, August 16th from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. Manuel's is at 622 Highland Avenue Northeast here in Atlanta. Now this is a free event, but food and drink will be available for purchase. We'll celebrate our new air shifters, our veterans, and those we'll always remember. Help us commemorate 52 years of 89.3 FM WRFG.org, your station for progressive information and hand-picked quality music.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Mark BOUSSARD, and you're listening to WRFG Atlanta, London to Louisiana. Don't be eating them green bananas. Let the kids believe in Santa.
Let me tell you about a girl I know. My baby and she lives next door. Every morning before the sun come up, she bring me coffee in my favorite cup. That's why I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I do love her so. When I'm in trouble and I have no friends, I know she'll go with me until the end. Everybody asks me how I know. I smile at them and say she told me so. That's why I know, oh I know, hallelujah, I just love her so. Now if I call her on the telephone and tell her that I'm all alone, by the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear her on my door. In the evening when the sun goes down, when there is nobody else around, she kisses me and she holds me tight and tells me, Daddy, everything's alright. That's why I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I just love her so. If I call her on the telephone and tell her that I'm all alone, by the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear her on my door. In the evening when the sun goes down, when there is nobody else around, she kisses me and she holds me tight and tells me, Daddy, everything's alright. That's why I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I just love her. Hallelujah. Don't you know I just love her so? She's my little woman way across town. Hey, I'm a little fool. Burning tears, burning tears, pain in my heart and in my I was never one to cry it away. I could rise above any heartache. Thought I could hold deep down inside, but you are hurt that I can't hide. Burning tears, pain in my heart and in my eyes. Every time I realize
So 2 tracks there from Yates McKendree, and it's just kind of odd how I tune into what he's doing. His album's called Need to Know, and I really do enjoy the whole content. His songwriting partner in a lot of these tracks is somebody that's written with everybody, Gary Nicholson. And he says Yates is proof of reincarnation. Only a very old and experienced soul can make this kind of art. Yes, he's been around plenty. And I just mentioned he's 23, even though he's not very old. He's just starting to become timeless, which I thought was a great comment to make from a great writer. So I personally think this is an excellent collection of interesting sounds. Burning Tears, and what was the other one that we put in? The Good As Gone. We might get to some more of that later in the show. But before that, Hallelujah from the SOS Master himself. And I'm trying to think, where did we want to go next? It was a question of finding something that gens in terms of speed. Here's a couple of tracks then from a band, American band, that I'm going to see in London in a few weeks' time, which I always find it kind of odd. I've done it before. In fact, last trip over, I was with Marc Broussard at the Coco Theatre, and his wife just was scratching her head. She saw me by the merch table and said, I know who you are, but we're in a different country and you don't belong here. Yes, I do. I was born there. It was kind of funny. So let's do these, and then I'll tell you about Daddy Longlegs.
Hey everybody, it's Eddie 9 Volt. It's Eddie 9 Volt, man, and you're listening to WRFG Atlanta Good Morning Blues with UK Bob. London to Louisiana. Dude plays the best music, man. Tune in, drop out, dig it.
Hi, this is Solomon Burke, and I'm riding the blues train on Radio Free Georgia. Soul sounds, rhythm and blues, everything you want to know about the news. It's on the Soul Train tonight. The Blues Train.
And I'll jump for you. Give me 3 and I'll get down on my knees and I'll say a prayer for you. What for? Let's even the score. 5 train northeast corridor. 6 and 7, 7 rolls 11. 8, 9, 10. Let's get up and do it again. Let's do it again. Another day on Avenue A, someplace I'd rather be. I tried so hard but just can't see to find the right melody. If I can get back on my feet and get myself up off this street, no matter where I am, I'll always do the best I can. I'll do the best I can, but it's in one hand and out the other. Mess with me, or what you gonna do when the clock strikes 2? And now I'm looking out for number 1. Well, it's in one hand and out the other, man. done somebody wrong. Well, it's all my fault and I just can't explain. Yeah, it's all my fault and I just can't explain. Gonna get me a new doll, maybe my luck will change. Somebody wrong.
That was New York City Blues Bashers, Daddy Longlegs. Their kind of roots, soul. They strip down old standards and change them around a bit and throw in a bunch of originals too. Very much a live show, which I plan on doing while in London. So those two were from, not a brand new album, one from last year, but I only just came across it. So there you go. Oh, yes, and I forgot to tell you that I threw in an Alice Cooper track simply because I still find it odd that he's so popular. The album's done fairly well. 50 years since he's got together with the original band. So interesting how that came around. That was a song called I Ain't Done Wrong. It's time to go celebrate a great player who was 89 just a few weeks ago from Louisiana. And a couple of tracks from a new release he had out that I started playing last week, Mr. Buddy Guy. Dear listener, it's very important to me that you know that artificial intelligence has not been used whatsoever in any of my programming. I'm not sure I've barely used any human intelligence either, but I do the best I can. All my music is digitally cleansed. You may kiss your speakers safely.
I got something for you, baby. I hope it makes you glad. Well, I got something for you, baby. I hope it makes you glad. I wanna give you something, baby. Give you something, baby. Baby, that you never had. Come on and walk with me, baby. Take me by the hand. Come on and walk with me, baby. Take me by the hand. I wanna prove to you, baby. Prove to you, baby. Baby, I can raise some sand. I wanna tell you something, baby. You know you are so sweet. I wanna tell you something, baby. You know you are so sweet. I want you to listen to me, baby. Listen to me, baby. Baby, you meant for me. Come on and talk to me, baby. Listen to my plea. Come on and talk to me, baby. Listen to my plea. I wanna give you something, baby. Give you something, baby. Baby, that I know you need. Here I come. Something for you, honey. I hope it make you glad. Yes, I got something for you, baby. I hope it make you glad. I wanna give you something, baby. Give you something, baby. Baby, that you never had. Come on and talk to me, baby. Listen to my plea. Come on and talk to me, baby. Listen to my plea. You gotta listen to me, baby. Listen to me, baby. Baby, you were meant for me. I paid $2 for a nickel candy bar. Gas in my tank costs more than the car. Taxes going up higher all the time. Working folks standing in the welfare line. Upside down, how did it get this way? Upside down, it's a damn dirty shame. Politicians fight like cats and dogs. Wanted more slop just to feed the hog. Banks got money when the deal was out. I just wanna know who's gonna bail me out. Upside down, how did it get this way? Upside down, it's a damn dirty shame. You can't get credit, ain't that a bitch? Kids need clothes, can't afford a stitch. No health insurance, better not get sick. What if you do? You better die quick. Upside down, how did it get this way? Upside down, it's a damn dirty shame. Upside down, the world turning upside down. Upside down, it's a damn dirty, damn
guys ain't done with the blues. Still an amazing musician and artist. Still very capable, even though he's been on the planet for quite a while. Quite impressive, really. A lot of people don't realize that he's from Louisiana, and that's why he fits the program. We're going to hit 3 slower paced things. We've been a little crazy with music, and I know you need some calm, but just a little bit. We'll have the 3 unrelated pieces of new releases to show you what else is going on in the world from an audio point of view.
On Monday, September 1st, WRFG will present its 40th annual Labor Day Blues Barbecue. To make this milestone concert extra special, we've assembled an exceptional lineup of some of the world's premier blues talent. For starters, how about Hungarian blues star and International Blues Challenge winner Little G. Weevil, making his first Atlanta appearance in over 5 years. Next up, one of America's top blues and soul vocalists, multiple Blues Music Award winner John Namath. This year's honoree is a young generational talent, the pride of Greenville, Georgia, country blues guitarist Jontavius Willis.
The world in a tangle, it's time to make a change. I'm gonna move away and change my name. I said the world.
Our 2025 Blues Barbecue will be headlined by another IBC winner, Alligator Records recording artist Selwyn Birchwood.
Oh, yeah.
An adventurous powerhouse guitarist who takes the blues in exciting new directions with his captivating original songs. This WRFG fundraiser will be held at the Park Tavern in Piedmont Park. The doors will open at noon, the music starts at 1 and goes on until 7:30 p.m. $30 advance tickets are now available. They will be $40 the day of the show. Kids 12 and under are free. WRFG wishes to thank our sponsors, the Park Tavern, the Atlanta Blues Society, Cathead Distillery, the Mayor's Office of Cultural Affairs, Fulton County Arts and Culture, and the Georgia Council for the Arts.
She just walked in, rolling her bloodshot eyes when I asked her where she been.
Tune in every Wednesday to join me, your host Evan Matthews, from 10 p.m. to midnight for Sonny's Mood, a radio program of handpicked jazz, jazz-influenced music, and poetry. From the music of the Coltrane's to the music of Mackay McCraven, from the poetry of Nathaniel Mackey to Camille Rankin. On Sonny's Mood, we'll meet and dance at the crossroads of jazz and poetry every Wednesday night from 10 p.m. to around midnight on WRG Atlanta 89.3, your station for progressive information and hand-picked quality music.
Georgia State University's Rialto Center for the Arts presents 3-time Grammy winner, Tony Award winner, and NEA Jazz Master vocalist Dee Dee Bridgewater on Saturday, September 6th at 8 p.m. The Rialto Center is located at 80 Forsyth Street Northwest in the heart of downtown Atlanta. For more information, the website is rialto.gsu.edu. That's rialto.gsu.edu. This has been another public service announcement brought to you by your listener-sponsored and supported community radio station, WRFG 89.3 FM Atlanta and WRFG.org.
I don't blame them, goodness knows. You're my honey, sucker.
Tennessee. If you can find me, you better try. But you can't get the better of me. Nobody gonna make me understand, or they can give me shit, but I don't give a damn. Pick right back up where I left off, better off lying on my back, 'cause you can't get the better of me. Head out east to Carolina, come up north to Tennessee. If you can find me, you better try. But you can't get the better of me. Head east to Carolina, head up north to Tennessee. If you can find me, you better try. But you can't get the better of me. 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 Better of me. You can't get the better. Can't get the better. You can't get the better of. You can't get the better of me. on my mind. Let me be the next in line. Let me be the next in line. I'm giving you all of my time. Let me be the next in line.
You think you found the words to describe the feeling you get when you don't even have to try. If you choose to speak, you can kiss it goodbye. And if the singer has you under a spell, chances are she's under it as well. When it's time for the muse to walk out of the room, do you feel high? Do you feel blue? And is it up to you? Is it up to you? You think you see the girl of your dreams. Don't worry yourself, it's not as real as it seems. You fell in love with a ghost in your machine. And if the poet has you under a spell, chances are he was under it as well. When it's time for the muse to walk out of the room, do you feel high? Do you feel blue? Is it up to you? Is it up to you? And when it all slips through your fingers, look for a sign. The answer comes from nowhere. Let it be divine. When the girl's got a spell on you, chances are that she's under it too. Do you feel high? Do you feel blue? Is it up to you? Is it up to you? Do you feel high? Do you feel blue? Is it up to you? Is it up to you?
So a mixture of jangly Americana bits there just to redirect your brain food musically. The Wood Brothers, very obviously, It's Up to You from Puff of Smoke, which was a great album that I just started playing. They are coming through on tour shortly, I believe. Before that, Robert John and the Wreck and Better of Me. Lots of piano with some of the stuff they do. In between all that, a Canadian, Joel DuPois, with a track called Persephone. And so he's got a nice album. I've got 4 or 5 tracks of that somewhere, I think, British Columbia, north up there. What have I been watching? Oh, there's a new show on television, the wilderness thing, guy looking for girl that jumped off cliff, but did she jump? Gosh, I can't remember now. It's got Eric Bana in it and Sam, not Elliot, who am I thinking of? Anyway, I've got to think of the show. It's all based in British Columbia, 2 particular areas north of Vancouver within an hour, quite easy to reach, but oh my gosh, beautiful scenery to film in. I'll have to look it up and tell you in a minute what it was all about. Let's get jazzy, redirect your thoughts again. I started playing this album last week. Rachel Price from Lake Street Dive and her buddy VILRAY have been making this music for 5 or 6 years. It's their 3rd album. It's a Broadway-style album, and it's going to color the palette in your ears just for a bit.
Good morning, everybody. This is Roger Cotton from the Peter Green Splinter Group. Here we are in the Kent Delta recording the new Barcodes Blues album with some wonderful players on it, and hope you're going to enjoy it when old Bob gets his hands on it. He said Bob is tall, good looking and incredibly available. So there you are. Okay, so listen in. Good morning, Blues. UK Bob, WRFG 89.3 FM. Take it easy. Or as BB King once said to me, who are you?
Ooh, yeah, you're right. This is Little Georgie talking at you from Little Georgie and the Shuffling Hungarians. You are moving and a grooving. You are raising a ruckus and kicking up sand. Right here, right now. From Atlanta, GA to London to Louisiana, you are tuned up and tuned into the Good Morning Blues Show with your host with the most, UK Bob, right here on WRFG 89.3 Radio Free Georgia.
This is the 3rd time we're getting hitched. Till death or an itch do us part, dear. This wedding we're forgetting about forever, 'cause forever never lasts for very long.
Could be tomorrow, we'll call it off. That's quite enough of you, dear. Of course we'll say we'll stay divorced forever, but forever never lasts for very long.
Love is a perfect circle.
Only a perfect jerk will change your routine. Say try a new scene, but we know it's better to vacillate between 2 poles forever.
This year I'll love you.
Next year it's hate.
I think that's great, don't you, dear?
The only thing we know that's true forever is forever never lasts for very long.
Is overrated.
So is a variegated romantic life. Ex-husband, ex-wife will always know better. Which buttons are the ones to push forever?
Rethrow the flowers,
Replant the kiss.
nothing's amiss today, dear.
A fool will say we'll feel this way forever, but forever never lasts for very long.
We know the curtain falls on certain happy songs.
Thank God forever.
Thank God forever.
Thank God forever never lasts for very long. We kissed and drifted off last night. Now there's no sign of Jim, and in his place a tortoise. Is it him? I woke up with a tortoise. Is it Jim? Tore the house apart in fright. This joke is wearing thin, but who would leave a tortoise? Is it him? Awkward and enormous. Is it Jim? If I was my friend, I'd say he left you just to break your heart. That the simplest explanation is he's cruel. But I'm choosing poetic explication. Aesop would support us, figure Jim's a tortoise, and move on. Living with a tortoise, is it Jim? A cantaloupe by candlelight, but fire makes him shy. He backed away so courteous, is it him? His carapace a fortress, is it Jim? When he was a man, he was remote from the very start, and he never brought me roses or a Jew. And well, he still don't, but now he's got an explanation. Sappho would support us, Aeschylus exhort us. Plato said the surest thing was change. Begging don't report us, my Jimmy is a tortoise, so move on.
The lovely jazzy Broadway sound of Rachel and VILRAY. Couple of tracks there. Is it Jim? For all the Jims that are out there thinking, you know what? I need a song that makes fun of me with a trombone in it and about tortoises. Yeah, that really narrows down the field, doesn't it? Let us... Oh, I know I forgot to tell you about. While you were gone, I did remember the name of the show I was telling you about, where it's all very dramatic in British Columbia and beautiful scenery. It's called Untamed on Netflix. A couple of other things I've been watching. of a British nature that I like the obscure stuff. There's a thing on Amazon Prime called Patience, and it's this girl in the town of York. And not everything is about London. The city of York is beautiful and famous, and it's all based there. So I thought that was unusual and interesting. But this girl is a little bit eccentric, a few other things. But anyway, she is somehow, I'm not going to explain how, trips over a local detective, and they realize that she has the ability to solve puzzles, and they draw her into the detective network. Anyway, very interesting, very different. The other one is Code of Silence, which I think they're in Oxford somewhere, but there's a girl there who's deaf, and they somehow incorporate her. They see her capable of lip reading, and they figure out how they can use her in monitoring situations to see what the bad guys are up to that they can only see from long distance, but she can figure out what they're saying. So that one's pretty good too. So those are my 3 TV picks currently. Where are we going with music? We are going to go and see what Paul Sanchez is up to down in New Orleans. And then we're going to have a little quiet time. Tea break is coming up, and you'll know it because we're going to have Eric Burdon and then an unusual scene between Robert Plant and Donovan. Robert Plant I will be seeing in a pub in Kingston in a few weeks' time. Yes, very bizarre.
I'm the only boat in a cold harbor. This winter wind keeps blowing harder. My rusty anchor won't hold much longer. Those jagged rocks cry for a martyr, cry for a martyr, cry for a martyr. Oh, mercy, my sweet, don't you send me so deep. The nights are too long, the bullet is strong. Won't sleep until dawn, so I sing this song. I'm the only horse on this lonesome road. The weight I carry is a terrible load. Been wandering west since the day I was stole, but I fear my travels will go untold. They'll go untold, they'll go untold. Oh, mercy, my sweet, don't let me die on my feet. The nights are too long, the bullet is gone. Won't sleep until dawn, your mother was wrong. She was wrong. I'm the only note on a blank page. The ink is black, though it bleeds and fades. It was written long before any song was made. And when you hear it sung, you want to kneel and pray. You want to kneel and pray. You want to kneel and pray. Oh, mercy, my sweet, let me be your rhythm and beat. I'm the only man atop this old mountain. Been so many years I had to stop from counting. Each day I climb higher, though the trail is daunting. But when I reach the top, God will hear me shouting. He will hear me shouting. Christ will hear me shouting. Oh, mercy, my sweet, the great empty I leap. The nights are too long, the bullet's my song. Won't sleep until dawn, your mother was wrong. She was so fucking wrong. Oh, mercy, my sweet, and so I repeat. Oh, mercy, my sweet, and so I repeat.
Every day has a puff of smoke. Before you know it, it comes and goes. Maybe it burns your throat, and if you're lucky, you get high. You take a little ride. Every day has a puff of smoke, a little cloud of heartbreak and hope, and maybe it's God's little practical joke. And if you're lucky, he stops by, and you take a little ride, and you take a little ride. Every day has a puff of smoke, maybe it's a river flowing, taking you where you're going. And no matter how you fuss and fight, you're gonna ride. You're gonna ride. Every day at the puff of smoke disappears in the moon glowing, and maybe you wake up at dawn, and if you're lucky, yeah, you'll be smiling, always smiling. Yeah, take a little ride. Every day has a puff of smoke, disappears in the moon glow. Every day has a puff of smoke, take a little ride. Every day has a puff of smoke, take a little ride. Every day has a puff of smoke, you take a little ride. Every day has a puff of smoke, you take a little ride. Every day at the puff of smoke, maybe it's a river flowing, taking you where you're going. No matter how you fuss and fight, yeah, you're gonna ride. Yeah, you're gonna ride.
Affairs Bulletin Board announcement from your station for progressive information, WRFG 89.3 FM.
Freedom University is an Atlanta-based freedom school for undocumented students like me. My name is Kathy, and I'm one of Georgia's 50,000 undocumented young people who are deeply committed to our education, despite Georgia's notorious Board of Regents policies 416 and 434, which ban us from equal access to public universities in Georgia. Did you know that Freedom University is the only underground school for undocumented students in the world? Each semester, students choose classes in the fields of human rights, college preparation, arts, STEM, and well-being. Beyond the classroom, Freedom U also provides students, like me, with mental health support and comprehensive legal representation, all at no cost to students. Freedom U is able to provide us with courses and holistic support thanks to the generosity of everyday people in Atlanta who recognize our human rights and dignity. Freedom U also conducts Know Your Rights trainings with our students, as well as with folks in the larger community to help everyone become more knowledgeable of how to support and protect undocumented neighbors. If you would like to learn more about Freedom University's work empowering undocumented students like me and making our communities safer, the website is www.freedom-university.org, and the Instagram is FU_Georgia. Thank you so much for your love and solidarity.
The following is a public affair bulletin board announcement
From Juneteenth until September 2nd, a coalition of Black Atlanta organizers and their allies are hosting multiple events in Atlanta in support of the New Summer of Resistance campaign. Throughout the summer, there will be rallies, demonstrations, teach-ins, a 3-day music festival, and more. The Summer of Resistance is for everyone in their community to submit their own events, whether it's to promote housing justice, climate justice, reproductive and gender justice, land back, free Palestine, music, art, or mutual aid. The Summer of Resistance campaign is a moment for the people of Atlanta to fight back against escalating state repression and to strengthen their communities. All information, including this summer's event calendar, instructions on how to submit events, and email address for any further questions, is available at linktree.com/summerofresistance.
Dear listener, it's very important to me that you know that artificial intelligence has not been used whatsoever in any of my programming. I'm not sure I've barely used any human intelligence either, but I do the best I can. All my music is digitally cleansed. You may kiss your speakers safely.
Ball and chain that is round every English musician's leg. In fact, every musician's leg. Trying to kick it off, baby? No, no. You just never do it. And these are the blues of time. And the blues of a woman and a man thinking of her as time goes by. There is nothing I can do if you leave me here to cry. There is nothing I can do if you leave me here to cry. You know my love will follow you, baby. Until the day I die. I've given you all I own. That is one thing you cannot deny. Oh, I've given you all I own. Baby, that is one thing you cannot deny. Don't lie. And my love will follow you, baby. Yeah. Till the day this man dies. I've got failure all around me. No matter how hard I try. No matter how hard I try. You know my ghost will haunt you, baby, until the day you stop down and die. So
you better give up right now, right now.
There's so many sights to see, and when I look inside my window, don't you know there's so many different people I could be, but it's strange, so strange, so strange. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. Oh no, must be the season of the year. That's witchy. When I look over my shoulder, what do you think I see? Some of the cat looking over his shoulder at me, and it's strange, so strange, so strange. You got to pick up every stitch. He knows. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. And he said, must be the season of the beach.
When I look in my window, so many different people to be. It's strange, so strange, so strange, so strange. You've got to pick up every stitch. I'm telling you now. You've got to pick up every stitch. Those beatniks, the beats are out to make it rich. Oh no, must be the season of the rain. Must be the season of the rain. Must be the season of the rain. It's Halloween. Must be the season of the rain. Take my hand, darling. Thank you, brother.
Sanchez from New Orleans with a new little acoustic thing called Mercy, My Sweet, followed by the title track of the Wood Brothers album, Puff of Smoke. We took a little relaxing trip as the years go passing by with Eric Burdon and War, and there are many versions of that song, and I like a lot of them. I was thinking one day of making a compilation of all of them, and then decided, no, I'd probably go to sleep doing it. Robert Plant with Donovan and Susie Dion in 2022, and a reduced version of Season of the Witch, which is a song that keeps recycling. It's been back around. Even Terry Reid did it. I came across it while making my compilation. Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you. Any Terry Reid fans who are upset as I am about his passing last week, yeah, I had tickets to see him in September in London. Go to my YouTube channel, UKBob007. There is a 90-minute mix there of my favorite 50 vocal passages, the best of Terry Reid. Go ahead and enjoy that. I didn't include Season of the Witch because not a fan, but that's okay. Back down to New Orleans and a brand new artist, somebody I didn't know anything about, I know more of now, and very quirky, different, interesting, voodoo, maybe touched, I don't know, Chris Vincent and the Raw Deals.
Hi, this is Dana Gillespie from London, England, to tell you about the second best way to wake up. Just tune in to UK Bob and his Good Morning Blues show and feel good for 4 hours on WRFG Atlanta.
Good morning, blues. This is Marcus Malone on the other side of the Atlantic in jolly London, England. You're listening to my top mate, UK Bob, playing the best of British blues on WRFG Atlanta. What a way to start the day. Oh, yeah.
Been a long, hot summer. Good year for hunters. Bad time for planting seeds. This is meant to be, or it isn't. Things will go our way or they won't. Someday everything is gonna be different. Things like this can change, but they often don't. It's hot out there on the street. It's hard to make ends meet. When the devil sets the rules, it's hard to keep your feet. If only they only worry of falling down was skin knees. If only the only worry of falling down was skin knees. This town takes all comers sharp and more knives than you need. It's one thing to be stranded in the open, another indeed to be stuck in between. The elephant in the room is grumbling while the runners keep running. The standers and the fighters, you and me, duck and cover while the hits keep coming. If only the only worry of falling down was skin knees. If only the only worry of falling down was skin knees. Block long, spent too much, and it showed. Not a scrap of fiberglass, nose to tail, won't pick you up, keep on going. I don't give a damn about the wrong you done. Where I sit right here, my dear, I hear the lucky one bought a Cadillac, hey, block long. Some may say, just ain't right. Devil might be out, running made, but baby, tramps like us don't give up without a fight. And I don't give a damn about the wrong you done. Where I sit right here, my dear, and I am the lucky one. Oh, the Cadillac, hey, block long, spent too much, and it showed. Much like all this overpriced, unleaded gasoline, you are the only goddamn fuel that keeps me going. And I don't give a damn about the wrongs you. Where I sit right here, my dear, and I am the lucky one. Bought a Cadillac, hey, block long, spent too much, and it showed. Not a scrap of fiberglass from no tail won't pick you up. Keep on going. And I don't give a damn about the wrong you done. Where I sit, right here, my dear, I hear the lucky one.
So a couple there from Chris Vincent and the Raw Deals. This guy is a real storyteller and an original artist down in New Orleans. Lots of interesting pieces. He's a slide guitar player. The album's called Midnight After All. It's a kind of a gritty down home. It's the kind of thing you would expect to see from a lot of the different artists that come out of there, but certainly very interesting. And I think driven very much by the drummer, Johnny Vidakovic, simply because he has an effect on people around him. I think he said something weird about the way things were done in the album, or he kept repeating something. I think it was a storyline to one of the songs that I read somewhere, that where he quoted him. But yeah, very interesting material. Bass player Dean Zucchero, very well known. So lots of groovy sounds coming out of that album. Where were we going to go next? I know we're going to a Londoner. Okay, but he's based in America now. I started playing this album last week. Matt Schofield has got back together with his trio of 20 years ago, which he was very successful with. And I think I told you the story. He went chasing some Canadian girl and don't know whether he caught her or not, but he's based in the US now. So it sounds promising, right? Yes? Okay. So we're going to play a bit of him and a bit of Texas. A guy called Lucas Hanneman, who I found very interesting. Let's hear some of that and come back.
For over 40 years, the Arts Exchange has been a vital resource for Atlanta's arts community, working with local artists and community members to create and share cultural traditions. Committed to supporting diverse artistic voices, the Arts Exchange provides multicultural, multidisciplinary, and intergenerational opportunities for learning and creative expression through workshops, exhibits, and community-driven events. To learn more about the programs and initiatives at the Arts Exchange, the website is artsexchange.org. That's artsexchange.org. This has been another public service announcement brought to you by your listener-sponsored and supported community radio station, 89.3 FM and WRFG.org, your station for progressive information and hand-picked quality music.
On Monday, September 1st, WRFG will present its 40th annual Labor Day Blues Barbecue. To make this milestone concert extra special, we've assembled an exceptional lineup of some of the world's premier blues talent. For starters, how about Hungarian blues star and International Blues Challenge winner Little G. Weevil, making his first Atlanta appearance in over 5 years. Next up, one of America's top blues and soul vocalists, multiple Blues Music Award winner John Namath. This year's honoree is a young generational talent, the pride of Greenville, Georgia, country blues guitarist Jontavius Willis.
The world in a tangle, it's time to make a change. I'm gonna move away and change my name. I said the world.
Our 2025 Blues Barbecue will be headlined by another IBC winner, Alligator Records recording artist Selwyn Birchwood.
Oh, yeah, man.
An adventurous powerhouse guitarist who takes the blues in exciting new directions with his captivating original songs. This WRFG fundraiser will be held at the Park Tavern in Piedmont Park. The doors will open at noon, the music starts at 1 and goes on until 7:30 p.m. $30 advance tickets are now available. They will be $40 the day of the show. Kids 12 and under are free. WRFG wishes to thank our sponsors, the Park Tavern, the Atlanta Blues Society, Cathead Distillery, the Mayor's Office of Cultural Affairs, Fulton County Arts and Culture, and the Georgia Council for the Arts.
Just walked in, rolling her bloodshot eyes when I asked her where she been.
a sweet little angel. She got the magic touch. My baby hold the secret in a loving cup. Morning, noon, and night. She clean out of sight. You know she do me right. Yeah, she do me right. You know she give me good loving. Knock me off of my feet. She hold back nothing. Give me what I need. Morning, noon, and night. With all of her might. You know she do me right. That girl, she do me right.
Schofield Trio from the new album Many Moons, featuring Johnny Henderson on B3, the original band from 20 years ago. Let's get the band back together. But it works. They've got a groove going on. Before that, Lucas Hanneman in Texas, Sunrise off of Lafayette. Lots of percussion and gentle stuff. And Texas Barbecue Takeout. I'm sorry, he's not from Texas. He's from Ottawa. But he plays songs about Texas and it threw me. Yeah, that happens. We are running out of time. That pretty much wraps it. I am going to sneak in one last remaining thing that will probably just about get through. From a band name that I've been tripping over for a month. It's not origami, it's organami. So imagine organ army as two words, but it's O-R-G-A-N-A-M-I. Reading it, whew, it's a tongue twister. Maybe not so much if you've had a couple of Pepsis and you're under 40, who knows. Anyway, the song from them called Blue Plate Special, in parenthesis, Jake's Blues. They're actually a very funky act that I got an album of for that reason, and they just happen to have a very bluesy song shoved in there. So I thought, sharing is caring. See you next week.